The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now watching the Alan and DJ Show.
Yo, yo, yo! Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is, man. Time for the Alan and DJ TV show. And I'm Alan.
And this is your boy DJ.
What's good, Dirty? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Man,
Uh-oh.
not good, man.
Uh-oh.
Not good, man.
What's up?
So the second deer, you know what I'm saying, like the deer I tried to talk to or whatever, and I guess she left me for another deer. And it's all good, bro. Man, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm trying not to cry, man. I'm trying to hold it back, bro. But I've been looking in the air, and lately, man, I've been in my emotions, man. And I think I need help. I need help of ways of helping myself control my emotions.
Okay.
That's it. You know what, dear? That's okay, because we finna figure this out, man. I'm a little hurt though, but I'm be all right. But let's talk about this though today, guys. Ways of controlling your emotions, and we're gonna get on serious topic for a minute, man. I know it's a lot of people going through things out there, whether the rent is high, the utilities, the mortgage, grocery bills, the way that the economy is working. And I know we're going into election season this year, and just a lot going on, man. And it can put you into a mental state and like an emotional roller coaster. So Alan and DJ is here to help you. So DJ, let's talk about it, man. Bullet point number one.
All right.
Let's talk about why is it important for people to express their feelings.
Man, it's important to express your feelings, not only to the people that can help you, but also to express your emotions to the people that you're actually lashing out at. Because like with you expressing your emotion, what it does is it relieves the tension and it relieves the stress out of your life.
I agree, man. Well, 100% DJ. Like, I feel like expressing your feelings could, it can help improve not just your physical health, but your mental health as well, or like your mental state, should I say?
Yeah.
And also, it's important to create a balance between, expressing your feelings and like every emotion, because if you don't do that, it's like trying to put water in a bottle and you're trying to top the bottle. Like eventually, like the pressure going to either bust it or it's going to overflow, right?
Yeah.
So that's how our emotions are. Like it's only so much a person could take. So, and I'm guilty of this. You know what I'm saying? Dirty. Like I remember I was like, oh no, I'm straight. Or girls be like, come on, dude, let's talk. Oh no, I'm cool. Nah, I'm good. But really, like it's bothering me.
Yeah.
And you think that you're doing something by you thinking you're trying to hurt them, but really you're hurting yourself. You're making the situation more worse because you're not talking about it. So eventually, you're gonna latch out.
Yep. And like you said, like with bottling feelings up, like when you bottle your feelings up, that you can't really get the help that you need because don't nobody know how you feeling. And we can't read your mind. We can't look at you and be like, oh, you're sad. We don't know that.
Exactly.
And also, like you said before, bottling up your feelings can lead to lash outs if not helped.
Big time, man. And that's that's things that so like I feel like people should really work on, man. And and especially for us men, I know we more, cause like me, or like DJ, we more of a eternal dudes, or like it's a lot of dudes that deal with their stuff eternally. We like to sit back and try to figure it out ourselves, but sometimes it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to talk to somebody about it, because that's like you being in a relationship. We talked about this numerous of times, or you in business, or you get that big promotion at your job, and you like, yo, I worked hard all year long for this position and I didn't get it, and that can put you in a mental and emotional roller state. So now you taking stuff out on your friends, or the bills are piling up and people telling you they success, and you like, yo, that's good, but I don't want to hear that right now because my life jacked up.
Yeah.
And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I 100% feel you. Or, you might have just lost that relationship out there, or that marriage. Yo, look, I feel you, man. Who am I to tell you how to feel or what not to feel? But we got to focus on ways of figuring out the problem and not the solution. Yeah. I mean, figuring out the solution and not the problem.
Yeah. And also, before we jump into the next bullet point, is people need to be honest with their feelings so they can be able to express it in the way that they need to express it, so that person can get the help that they need to get.
Yes, sir.
Because like if you display an emotion, and you display it to somebody and they try to help you, but it wasn't the right emotion that you tried to display, then they can misdiagnose you. That's
true. Like, people like, oh man, something wrong with this cat, or like, man, this cat crazy. And a lot of people not crazy. Like look at certain basketball players like Dennis Rodman or Metta World Peace. Like, they was good at their jobs, right?
Yep.
But you think something off with them, or what I'm saying, like Patrick Beverly, or or Lance Stevenson, like people like that. You're like, man, something wrong with these cats. No, they're smarter than you think they are. Them are your smartest ones. They're misunderstood. Mm-hmm. And people like that, like they have a lot of emotions going on. It could stem back from what you went through in your childhood. You might have had a rough childhood coming up, and that can affect the way you treat people in this world, or like you're too tough to get through. But my mom's always used to say this: everybody got a soft spot as long as they got a heart. You just got to know how to get to it. So sometimes sit back and understand people before you judge them.
Yeah.
But let's talk about bullet point number 2, man. Let's talk about deep breathing. And this is something that I do a lot at work, and people can testify towards that. Tell us why meditating and deep breathing is good, DJ. Like, what helps bring a person back to center focus?
The reason why like deep breathing is important is because what it does is like it controls your emotions from lashing out and going into a deep state to where like you can't come back from. But also like what it does too is like it decreases your stress levels, and then what it also does is like it decreases your heart rate, meaning like certain hormones won't be released because you're controlling your breathing, as opposed to like if you don't control your breathing, what'll happen is like you can increase the hormone levels, meaning like if you're mad, testosterone is going to increase in men and women, and estrogen when you're sad is going to increase in men and women as well.
Ooh, man, I like that, bro. And like the reason why I say deep breathing exercises is good because, for one, it's a simple technique that can help you, manage your emotions, sitting at any place, anytime, anywhere, any place. Mm-hmm. So like, if I'm just mad, I just get off the phone and I'm like, yo, Dirty, like this girl tripping, man. She just like, she irritates me right now.
Yeah.
And your first emotion gonna think, or maybe this cat called on some BS, or maybe your girlfriend's called on you, accusing you of something. Your first reaction is bug up, right? Like, man, I'm gonna snap out. You know what I'm saying? But I would say calm down, my G. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's figure out a better solution to that. And because situations are better handled when you calm down a little bit. That's why they always say don't act off emotions. Relax a little bit, calm down, think things through. Like, if we're going to do anything, let's be, it's like I always say, let's be smart here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, there's a couple times like when I used to bug up or snap out about something, because I'm a Leo. Like, my temper be gone sometimes. And, the homies or, like DJ been around me since forever. They be like, yo, Dirty, let's think this through. Because it's easy to handle it like this. But if you think it through, then you'll be more calm and you can go to the situation with a rational mind.
What's crazy, Al, is that when you do go through these breathing exercises and stuff, and you notice like when your heart rate is calm and everything like that, you're able to think better.
Exactly.
And you're able to think clear of what you need to do. So like you're able to make more rational decisions.
Exactly. I agree, DJ. You could have said that no better. And like, I think I took that from you. You know what I'm saying? Like watching you through over the years, or watching my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad was just a more cool, laid back dude. That's why I used to call him Will to Kill. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just a cool, laid back dude. And he a Capricorn, so you know, like Capricorns are like real laid back and cool. But I watched a lot for him and how he handles certain situations, and make you think the same way. You like, you know what? Like you ain't gotta always prove that you tough. Like you actually look silly to somebody who's really tough. How they say like gangsters move in silence.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you could tell, like they said, like the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. Because why I gotta bug up for? Man, bro, she made me sick. Nah, man, call him back right now. We finna handle this, bro. Like, calm down, my G. So what is they talking about? Okay, so how did this happen? Okay, so where did the problem stem from? You had to play chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
Dang, okay. What's the solution now? Because you can do something, or let's say if I go lay hands on you or something like that, right? I could do something in 5 minutes to 10 minutes that could cost me pretty much maybe a lifetime in jail.
Yeah.
So think before you do. Like, I know it's like we human. I get it, but you got to calm down.
Yeah, and also like what deep breathing helps too is it helps with it keeps you in a state where like you don't form disorders like panic attacks, heart attacks, stroke.
Yeah.
If you lower the stress levels of your if the deep breathing lowers the stress levels, it's going to lower the possibility of any of those disorders happening.
Big time facts, DJ. You know, big time facts, because I try to tell people, man, I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to snap out. Like, anybody can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you calm down, like, I like to sometimes, like, I'm at work, and the pressures of the place sometimes can be stressful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people calling your name, and you mean so much to everybody that sometimes I feel like your own life is not yours anymore. And I mean so much to people inside of work, outside of work. We all do. You know what I'm saying? You do as well. So let's say if you're like the leader of your family, you know what I'm saying? Or like you one of the leaders of your team, and you just like, dang, so much is demanded of me. And you go to work and so much is demanded of you at work because you're the leader at work. Here it goes. And it can sometimes be like, you know, I just need to get away. But calm down, man. Just sit back, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Just think about where I want to be at 5 years from now. How does that dream check smell? You know what I'm saying? When I'm cashing it. How is that car? You know what I'm saying? Like all that good stuff, and calm yourself down.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? I'm not gonna go there because it's easy to call this person and bug out on them. But let me relax a minute and get myself together. Then I'm going to go into the situation with a more rational mind, because you can always de-escalate the situation before you escalate it.
Yeah. And like before we jump into the next topic, like what I like to do, and this might be a little bit off topic, is that I like to listen to like frequency wave music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. No, them
that
good,
help,
bro.
Yeah, that help you with the deep breathing too, man.
428 hertz or 432 hertz.
Yeah.
Them are the two I like, because they're more happy frequencies.
Yeah.
You know, because like DJ said, I think you said one time I got rid of a headache for you or something like that. Yeah, man,
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I was listening to like 538 hertz.
Yeah.
And it relieved like any type of tension that was in my head at that particular time, which was a headache. So
hey, like y'all should practice that, man. Like it might sound crazy, but it really worked. You just gotta release, let yourself go, and take yourself into a different space. Trust me, I do it all the time. It works. And practicing understanding your emotions, man. Like understanding like your emotions to me is like the emotions of learning how to understand others. Like okay, and let's say it's good for emotional intelligence, because I'm gonna tell you why. So if I'm bugging out and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, woo woo, but then when you calm down, like DJ say, or like Al say, or even the deer down the road say, and you think about it and you calm down, you express your feelings first to that person, then you start doing more meditation. Let's say y'all just not on the same page. Hey, you know what? I don't feel like talking about this right now. We could talk about this in a few hours. Let's disconnect. Let's talk about this in a few hours. And sit back and reflect on your emotions like, okay. I can see why she felt like that. Or like, man, I can see why Dirty felt like that. Yeah, I was kind of tripping. And there's nothing wrong with apologizing and accepting it for what it is. Like, yo, like I was wrong. My bad. I apologize. That's understanding your emotions to me.
Yeah. And for me, like, I'm going to take it from a different angle. But, like, you're absolutely right, though, Al. And what you want to do when you want to understand your emotions is figure out what's really wrong with you. Like, people don't understand that you need to figure out what's wrong with you first before you display that action. Because what happens is that when you display that action and somebody diagnoses you with that particular action, they misdiagnosing you because you're not showing them the real you.
Oh, say that again, Dirty. Say that again for the people in the back row.
When you display that emotion that it's not your real emotion, you get misdiagnosed.
Man, like, and that's powerful, man, because, you know, before you start to even understand your emotions and all that and what you're going through, like, acknowledge your emotions first. Acknowledge that, dog, you know what, like, I was tripping. DJ, my bad. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what it does is it helps take the stress and the anxiety off of you. You know what I'm saying? And then also, it helps you navigate and manage your emotions a lot better. And then it helps you constructively, I want to say it helps you constructively shift your perspective. So you can look at things with a clear-eyed view instead of just looking at things and like, okay, you be like, man, I got a good one. I got an example. So let's say like you and two friends arguing, y'all just going at it. And they be like, bro, like, don't you understand anything I'm going through? Bro, like, why is it always about you? Or why are you looking at things with like a one-track mind? Instead of like looking at things with a clear-eyed view to say, okay, even though it could have been like the majority of your fault, but I'm going to look at some things that I was doing wrong too that could make the situation got to where it got to. Because it takes two. It's not a one-person thing. You could be more wrong than me, but and maybe I might have messed up as well. And I look at that now as I done got older in relationships. Like, I'm more of, back then, like I would like self-sabotage myself and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? But the more mature I got, man, I look at things a lot differently. I'm like, look, you know what? I'm tripping as well. So what am I doing wrong? And then I tell her what you doing wrong. Tell me things that I like about you, and I'm going to tell you things that I don't like about your behavior. And you can say the same. Okay, cool. So now we got our stuff out here on the table. Now before I shoot the alley hoop to DJ, I'm going to say this. What can we do to come to a common solution? And we can agree to disagree. That's fine. But we're going to leave this table with love, and we're not going to argue like that. We're not going to even bring this up no more. That's how you got to understand your emotions.
Yeah. And then, like, also, like, you have to, when I told you earlier that you need to figure out what's wrong with you, the people around you need to understand what's wrong with you, too.
Exactly.
So they can either handle the situation or be able to handle your emotional state, or they can react in a way to where, like, if they figure like you're crazy or something like that, they could just move away.
Exactly, man. And, you know, to me, you know what I'm saying? Because now you're learning who you are as a person. So sometimes that's why I said it's good to get by yourself, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Really calm down. Like, let the whole story and scenario play in your head. So you don't miss not one beat. And you're like, dang, you know what? I see why dog probably looked at it like that. Man, I was kind of wrong, wasn't I, bro? You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, yeah, you know what? I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm not going to 100% take the blame for this, because now look, this all ain't my fault. But I could apologize on my part on what I have done. And that's how you start to get more better at understanding yourself, understanding your emotions, understanding what makes you happy, what makes you sad, and what's a triggering whether if it's a triggering word or whether if it's just like a triggering subject or situation that you might be like, hey, look, you know what? I don't want to talk about politics or religion because my beliefs might be a little bit different than yours, and then it's going to go into a whole nother realm, and I'd rather not go there. That's you understanding your emotions.
Yeah. And also, like, the reason why you want to understand your emotions, too, is because, like, you can display the wrong emotion and to the wrong person, and that person can react in a different manner because you reacted to them in a different manner.
Facts, man. And that's something that, you know, you never want to do. That's why I said, know who your audience are. Or like I always say, know who your people are. Know who you can't talk to about it and who you can't talk to about it. And be mindful of where you're handling your business at. Like, that's why when certain things are too personal, I always say, hey, Dirty, we'll talk about it later.
That's very important, dude.
And, you know, shout out to my Dirty, Mr. Make It Happen, man. You know, he really king at this, and that's what I took from him. And I also took this from my dad as well. Don't talk about it, you know what I'm saying, in certain places, because it's not everybody's business. That's how people get in your business. People say, hey, man, you know what? DJ will do. Your man, you know what I think about Al? Do. Or you know what I say about Will? Man, bro, man, I was trying to tell you that. So, like, you don't want everybody in your business. And I like the way Dirty handles that, because we could be talking on the phone and, you know, hey, bro, look, there's a lot of people around right now. We'll talk about it later. Mm-hmm. And that's you understanding your situation, your surroundings, and where you at. And that also taught me how to move as well.
That's good.
But last but not least, man, let's get into this, man. So, in closing on all this, how can we practice mindfulness? Like, what is mindfulness to you, DJ? Like, when you're going through something and now you're kind of like coming out of it.
To me, it's like being aware of how you displaying your emotions, where you're displaying your emotions, who you're displaying your emotions to, and where you're displaying your emotions to. So basically, when you're doing all this, I'm gonna break down each location, like each bullet point that I just said. Like, when I say be mindful of your location, basically what I'm telling you is, like, be mindful of, like, the people, because, like, what'll happen if you're not being mindful is that if you display an emotion, people gonna think you crazy, and you possibly, like, if you do it in the workplace, you could lose your job, dude.
Big time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I like that. To me, you know, mindfulness is practicing mindfulness. To me is just like it's like helping you manage your emotion by anxiety, depression, stress, anger, and by observing your own thoughts and feelings. You know, like, that really helps out a lot. And to me, it helps you do that without even judging somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And you respond to any situation more calmly and rationally. So somebody coming to you, hey, man, I got a problem, bro. Like, such, hey, homie, calm down. Let's go over here. Let's talk about it. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry that you feel that way, man. Well, what can I do to help you feel better? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? If you feel like that, homie, my bad. You know, and that's practicing, to me, even self-compassion. Yeah. Because you can say, you know what, man, I'm really proud of myself because I like the way I handled that situation. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, just accepting great emotions from other people and not accepting or tolerating emotions from people. So having a balance, man, you know, just practicing, hey, you know what, I was wrong for what I did to you yesterday, DJ. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what, I got 2 tickets to the basketball game tonight, Dirty. I think we should go check a game out. I just want to say to you, this is my gift to you that I apologize, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Man, you made some good points, man. But, like, what you want to do also is just be mindful of how you display your emotions. Because if you don't be mindful of that, what it can happen is you can display the wrong emotions to people, and people won't know the difference between your state of sadness and your state of being angry.
Yes, sir. I like that, DJ.
Thank you.
I like that, man, because, you know, like, that's so true. You know, like, if you're not displaying your emotions to me the right way, how am I know that you being sincere, you know? But we're going to wrap it on up with the Allen and DJ's final thought. So, DJ, what's your final thought as far as, like, helping people control their emotions?
what you want to do when you're controlling your emotions is like be able to express how you feel and be honest with your feelings, and also be able to control your breathing, and also like be mindful of like where you displaying your emotions, how you're displaying your emotions, who you're displaying your emotions to, and when you're displaying your emotions, because all that is important.
Man, yo, and the tribe has spoken, man. I say, my final thought is, practice self-compassion, man. Get enough sleep. Spend time with family and friends if you have to, if that helps. Exercising. Spending time in nature, like becoming as one, which is that's where the deep breathing and all that good stuff come from. Make time for a relaxation and hobbies, and if all that doesn't work, talk to somebody, maybe even a therapist. And then when you do that, you just became the very best version of yourself. Now you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Alan Hutchinson. You can find William J. Smith on Instagram and Facebook. You can find us on the Alan and DJ's TV show on YouTube. You can find us on the Alan and DJ's gmail.com, where you can find us on there. You can email us any questions or anything that you want to talk about. And most importantly, you can find us on the Alan and DJ's fan page. Until then, become the very best version of yourself. But in order to do that, manage your emotions. Stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.